got a fire burning, burning inside of me. Oh, I got a fire. I've got a fire burning, burning inside of me. Your presence is my passion. When you capture my gaze, you set me ablaze with your love.
What's up, guys? Let me put this down. Pray y'all are well. Hey, listen, I just jumped on really quick. I'm not going to be on long at all, but I wanted to encourage you to make sure that you sign up for Vision Force. All right. It may not seem like you're gonna need it. It may not seem like everything is good, but I'm telling you, Vision Force is going to be the boot camp for CEOs. All right. So you definitely want to take advantage of that. While we got about 26 spots left. People are registering, even from Canada, to make sure that the vision that God has given them and the assignment that God has given them is being done properly, in order, with precision, clarity, and excitement. All right. There is no other way to do things than excellence. All right. We have about 26 spots left. The registration is only $19. It is going to be the best $19 you've ever invested in your life. You hear me? Like the best $19 you've ever invested. It's going to be 2 solid hours. I'm not talking about no wasted time. Hey, how you doing? What you do today and all this stuff. It's going to be 2 solid hours, 120 solid minutes of nothing but intense, interactive teaching. All right. About your vision and about your plan and about your goals and about what God has called you to do. And I'm telling you, you don't want to miss it. Like, it's just not something that you want to miss. All right. It's very important, that you understand, if you are not meeting, your sales goals, or you're not meeting, what God has assigned you to do, you want to make sure that you sign up for Vision Force. All right, Vision Force is just not a course that we try to make money off of, because it's being priced much lower than what it's worth. You understand what I'm saying? But Vision Course is the assignment that God has given us to make sure that you as a person, you as, as a visionary are seeing your dreams come to pass. Like, it is the CEO's boot camp. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's for business owners. It's for those, if you are doing well, but there are people who don't know about you, you're not doing well enough. I'm gonna say that again. If you're doing well and you are in your vision and people still don't know about you, you're not doing well enough. All right. Remember, you're an answer, not an option. So it's only $19. We about our worship. We don't play any games. We don't get online and talking about husbands and wives and see what you're doing today. We get down to business, and we want to make sure that you leave with your head spinning, but you have a solid focus on where you're headed, what it takes for you to get there, and even how to take where you are now and take it to the next level. What are you going to learn at Vision Force? We're going to discuss embracing the now, embracing the new you, embracing where we are, in our world and in our country, in technology. And we're going to give you, teach you how to empower even those that work with you to get them, because again, you want to make sure that you are selling forward for the future. You understand what I'm saying? And then we're going to teach you how to earn. The next thing we're going to deal with is we're going to deal with vision. We're going to deal with strategy and execution. What is the problem with vision? People don't know exactly where they're heading. All right, they don't know exactly what they're supposed to be doing. They don't know exactly, what their vision is supposed to look like. They go to church and they go home and they write down stuff and they never get a chance to get up and move on it. We're going to talk about that vision. The Bible says to write the vision and make it plain. It has to be plain, first of all, to you. So even, before the people can read it and run with it, you have to know exactly where you're going. All right. So you want to make sure we deal with that. We're going to deal with strategy, the strategic ways that you can learn how to market and do certain things, because everything doesn't cost money. There's a lot of free marketing outlets out there that will allow you to be able to push your vision forward, push your assignment forward, meet new people, get new territory, get more clientele. If you're on a TV station, you need clientele. Why? Because you want people to have broadcasts, whatever the case may be. And we'll teach you about execution, how to see it from beginning to the end, right? So it makes a big difference on how you're going to move forward. All right, the last thing we're going to deal with, which is where a lot of people mess up at, and a lot of people don't understand how important it is, that is relationship. All right, quality relationships, connections, and networking. It is vitally important that you connect to the right people. All right, everything is not speaking in tongues. Everything is not Shana Mahaya, and whatever case may be. Once God gives you the vision and He gives you the power to get wealth, He said, I need you to go ahead and move forward so you can establish my covenant in the earth, right? So even in your business idea, it's about relationship. So you want to make sure that you are focused and that you understand that who you're connected to will be a determining factor on how far you go and how long it takes you to get there. All right. So there are certain connections that you need. I tell people all the time, I believe the currency of faith is the currency of heaven is faith, and the currency on earth is relationship. All right. Sometimes you have to connect with certain people to get to where you need to go. Doesn't mean that they change your identity. Doesn't mean that they're going to take over your business. No, they're just certain doors that you need to go through to get certain things done, because He's a God of favor. So when He opens the door, you'll know it's Him. He said, I'm going to make you rich, and it's not going to add any sorrow. You understand what I'm saying? So if your relationships and your business ideas are connected to people and it's adding sorrow, it's not a godly connection. And then we'll deal with networking. All right. How to connect and how to get your, vision in front of people. So we want to make sure that you register for it. If you're a business owner, you need it. It's going to be the best 2 hours of your life. It's time for you to get up and stop being lazy. All right. Get up off your seat, stop being lazy, and get on to do what God has told you to do, and stop playing it in your head, and stop sitting down and thinking that you're making progress where you should know where you're headed for the next 6 months. Almost a half a year is gone, and we've lost the last 3 to 4 months behind coronavirus. But I'm telling you, right now is the season where you can literally recap, replay, reassess, realign what God has allowed you to birth out, and to make sure that it lives for the next 10 years. You understand what I'm saying? So you have to do your part. You have to make sure that you're not, missing what you need to be missing. You understand what I'm saying? So we want to do that. If you want to register, just send the cash out to I Worship Magazine, I Worship Mag, or PayPal, I Worship Magazine, and we will get you registered. There is a link on Facebook if you want to do it that way. It'll go get your information, but we'll of course send you an email to get everything that we need from you, as well as give you all the material. You're not leaving empty-handed. You have slides, you have PowerPoints, you have access to the CEO, instructors, other people that's going to be on teaching and stuff like that. So I just wanted to make sure you understood what Vision Force was about. All right. So if you're complaining about what's going on in your life and complaining about your business not being off the ground, my question to you at the end of the day is, what are you going to do about it? You understand what I'm saying? What are you going to do to change your current circumstance? What are you going to do about the excuses that you're making not to be further than where you are? I know you live good. I know you got a nice house. I know you got a nice car. But where's your dream? Where's your vision? Right? Where are you going from here? $19 to change your future is a small amount of money to invest when it says that, a good parent will leave an inheritance for his children's children. So what are you working on that's going to allow your children's children to live off what you established? I wish above all that you prosper. It's not no particular person. It's not just Bill Gates. It's not just Mark Zuckerberg, whatever his name is. You know what I'm saying? It's I wish above all that you prosper. Not just Oprah, not just Tyler. You understand? It's not just Will Smith. Like, he does not have respect of person. All right. So, but in order to make that step, you have to first realize where you are, what you're called to do, what he's assigned you to do, and how can you turn that into a beautiful dollar bill, right? All right. So that way you won't have to work as hard. Like, I'm not ever going back to a 9-to-5 job. Ever. I was about to, unless it's on my terms, something that I actually have time to do. But if I'm working my vision full time and I'm working my purpose, I should not have to look to that. Why? You got to go down on the inside of you and find out what God has put in your heart to accomplish in the earth, because everybody has a purpose. Everybody has a destiny, but everybody doesn't have vision. Where do you see yourself? All right. So I'm telling you to go ahead and sign up for Vision Force today. All right. Sign up for, we started at 35. We got 26 spots left, and people are still inboxing saying that they're going to register. So once those spots are gone, you will not be able to get that course to the first Friday in June. All right. So it's going to be once a month that we'll do Vision Force, and you learn more and more every day. Right. So I'm even learning. I've signed up for 2 courses this week, to expand my vision, to expand my, territory in my mind. All right. So you want to make sure that you do what you need to do. So Vision Force is coming up, and you want to go ahead and register for it. You want to go ahead and get it out the way so you can make sure that, you get done what you need to get done. All right. So do whatever you need to do to get it done. All right. There's no excuse. It's May the 5th, 7:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. It's going to be a private class. Everybody want to have it. You'll be able to get all the information you need. So you want to make sure that you do just that. All right. If you don't have any questions, if you have any questions, just inbox me, call me, or whatever you need to do. And of course, we went over what you're going to see and what you're going to, it's a case like that. All right. So if you don't have any more questions, I look forward to seeing your registration come through today. All right. Go ahead and get that done today. All right. We will see you at Vision Force. Have an amazing Thursday. Have a fruitful Thursday. But most of all, have a vision-filled Thursday. All right. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.